one of the easiest things you could do, and it's actually already been done in California, and I can tell you, it's made things a little better. I don't want to exaggerate it, but it used to be the case that a lot of school districts in California held their school board elections in November of odd years, and turnout would typically be like 5 to 10%. And so in those districts, my data looking at like 5,000 school board elections, the unions actually won closer to like 85% of the time because turnout was so low. And when you move it to November of even years, people have concerns about other things. Is it more politicized? You have the presidential election. Is it harder to get people to run? There are reasonable concerns on the other side, but the data are clear that the unions win less. Now, they still get like upper 60%, but it's lower than 85%. So I think one easy thing is districts around the country, or states around the country, have started to think about moving their school board elections on cycle. But I think the other point here is that just voters are not, a lot of voters assume that when they see, you know, such and such teachers association, that it's almost like a good governance group. They need to be educated that it's a labor union that has very specific policy objectives that don't perfectly align with what the average voter or what's best for kids in the district. And that's a hard message to sell, which is why I think on the informational environment, the easiest thing we could do is to get information on the ballot. Because you're fighting an uphill battle if you think you can get 90% of voters to just start being more engaged and aware of politics. That's probably not going to happen, but we could do something about changing the informational environment, making student outcome data more easy to understand, releasing it at the right time, putting it on the ballot.